Is AI intelligent? Excellent question. Well, of course, AI, the name itself says artificial intelligence, and it is based on certain definitions of intelligence, the answer is definitely yes. Based on like a practical definition of intelligence, the capability to have a certain understanding and the capability to give intelligent responses, it already has that. Even if you look at analytical skills, verbal skills, it already does that. So a simple answer is yeah, definitely. AI is intelligent and it's becoming more and more intelligent. If we took a little more nuanced look at intelligence, some of us would probably incorporate in that intelligence much more than just raw IQ. Because when we think of ourselves as intelligent, we have a certain kind of subjective understanding. It's not just 2 plus 2 is 4, yeah, I know that, so I'm intelligent. We have a nuanced, subjective feel for things. If you incorporate that in intelligence, now suddenly AI is looking not that intelligent. It doesn't really know what's going on. If I tell it I ate an apple, does it really know what I experienced when I ate an apple? It does not. It doesn't have that kind of intelligence. So you could almost say emotional intelligence, if you like spiritual intelligence. These dimensions of intelligence, AI is sorely primitive and lacking in these things. So even if it does have it, it's very primitive. And I would say in some of these things, it really doesn't. So I think the big takeaway from that is we get to think more carefully about what we mean by intelligence. And I think initially what's going to happen is we're going to focus on practical intelligence. And by that I mean the ability to execute tasks in the real world. To be able to, can I tell it, go do this for me? Do grocery shopping. Or can you go plan some travel for me? Can you balance my budget? Can you do my taxes? These are sort of practical kinds of things which requires intelligence and understanding, and it is very capable in that practical intelligence. So I think it's very capable and intelligent from a practical perspective, and that's going to only increase. Sometimes I think AI, what it really stands for is accelerated involution. Accelerated involution. So what in the world does that mean? It actually pertains to our own evolutionary growth. If you look at how we evolve as beings, very simply, we get individuated. We are initially part of the infinite whole. We seemingly get individuated, meaning we have a separate being, and we become more and more separate and individualized, more and more sort of specialized. And we explore what it is like to live like that. And we typically feel, if I could tweak this one thing, my life would be better. If I had the right car, yeah, that's right, I need to get the right car. If I lived in the right city, we keep tweaking all these things based on our own personal individuality. We become more individual, and we think it'll be better and better and better. It does get better, but in the long run, we find something very surprising, that it's hardly getting any better. It's actually getting worse. So we kind of reach this point where the involutionary arc, the involution is getting more and more individualized, is running out of steam. Even if you gave me the perfect foods I like, the best desserts, the best everything, the best house, everything, it's still not good enough. It's running out of steam. Then the other aspect of evolution is from involution, it's evolution, where I consciously, intentionally merge back into the infinite from where I came from. So the involution and evolution is a part of the big picture. Now, if you look at AI, AI is another piece of helping us get more individuated, because I can do more of what I want, more what I like, and AI is going to help me get exactly what I want. So I can do, for example, I don't have to do the chores. I don't like to do dishwashing. AI can do that. And I don't like doing taxes. AI can do that. I like music. I can do more of that. So you can see how it's going to help me with that. It's going to accelerate it till you hit a wall. And then you realize this is not working. And AI is going to now help us make a U-turn and merge back into the infinite. So it's going to, in that sense, it's going to be far more than intelligent. It's actually going to be doing something. It's going to play a role in the bigger evolutionary scheme. When you choose light, life becomes increasingly joyful, purposeful, and inspired. I invite you to join me to explore the realms of light, the infinite possibilities that light offers.